Hey everybody, just a quick video here to just talk about what it's like for a long weekend. And I don't need to tell you what it's like for a long weekend. We all know what that's like. But I started my journey to lose over 100 pounds on the 9th of July 2017. Today is Labor Day, September 4th, 2017. And when I weighed last Thursday before going into this long weekend, I had lost a total of almost 33 pounds. I weighed 279, and when I started this journey, I weighed 311.7, so that's really good. I knew going into this weekend it was going to be kind of difficult, so I made up my mind that I wasn't going to worry about it too much. I wasn't going to go all crazy. But I was going to not worry about, the things that wouldn't typically be on my diet, and I was just going to enjoy friends and family. So that's what I did. I got on the scale this morning, and I had gained about 5 pounds. So I'm not too concerned about that. I think it'll come off pretty quick. I did walk about 7 miles outside of my normal walking and the stuff I did just in activities, but I mean where I went out and exercised. I walked about 7 miles this weekend, and which I think was pretty good. So, I did a few things to try to prevent, to be proactive in doing this. The thing I really want to talk about is that, if you're on this journey to lose, to release these pounds and to lower your weight, it's a little discouraging when you see the scale go up instead of down. And, first of all, I think it's important that you give yourself the permission to do that on weekends like this. And while you still take precautions and you still watch, your portions and things like that, but you be nice to yourself, forgive yourself. And then just know that you got a plan. I have a plan. I drink shakes. I increase my protein. So I know that's going to, based on the way I use them, I know that's going to take my weight back down and help me out a lot with that. And then, exercise, and then just the diet that I've got myself on. And when I say a diet, I'm not on a diet. I've changed my diet considerably. I've cut out carbs. I've cut out sugar. That's a process, and and I can talk about that at length at another time. But I tell you, I feel like $1,000,000, and I can't begin to tell you the benefits. And in fact, it's interesting. I do feel a little sluggish. I don't know. It's just I enjoyed the food. I ate some really good food this weekend, and but it didn't feel good. It didn't make me feel really bad, but I didn't feel that energy that I'm used to feeling eating. The green vegetables and the greens and different things like that I've really started to enjoy. So I know for some people that's an acquired taste, but for me, that's something I really enjoy. Anyway, I just wanted to share that, going back into the week, we just, we can't beat ourselves up. You gotta forgive yourself. Let things go a little bit, and if you did gain a few pounds, or take a few pounds on, like I did, I lost them once, I'll lose them again. And one last thing I want to point out too is that if you're on this journey and you get to that place where, let's say for me, my goal is to get down to 100 or 200 pounds. 100 pounds, that'd be something, wouldn't it? But I'd like to get down to 200 pounds by the first of the year 2018. And I know I've got about, now about 85 pounds. And I know that might seem a little unrealistic, and I may make it, I may not. But I'm going to really work at it. And so I'd like to get around 200 or down to 200 by the first of the year, coming into Thanksgiving and Christmas and fall time, and all those things. We start to migrate as a species back indoors somewhat, and we're less active. So I've got those challenges. So I'm planning for those, and it's important that you do too. And the thing about it is, when I get down to that ideal weight, that's the point I was going to make here, is that we have to have a plan that that when we do take on a few pounds, that we have a plan to get them off. And the problem that people run into is that they lose these pounds, and then they go back onto the diet they were and eating the same foods and things that put the weight on. And that's why people go back to where they were. And that's important that as you're going forward, you have a plan that, and I've talked about this in a lot of my other videos, and I'll be a broken record on all the next, going forward. in other videos, but we've got to be mindful. We've got to have a plan that is sustainable in our journey, and it's part of healthy aging. And so these pounds didn't come on overnight with me, and they're not going to go off overnight. But I'm definitely tired of carrying them around. So that's my mindset, and my plan is to keep them off. And I've got something that's working for me. So anyway, just be good to you, and just keep doing what you're doing. And subscribe to this channel down below. And if you want to reach out to me, I'd love to hear from you. And until the next video, God bless you, and I hope you had a great weekend.